So, good morning everybody. We are here at Crossword Pune with the author and the illustrator of our newest book, Alphabet Dress-Up. Say hi to Nalini.
Hi.
Nalini is the author. Nalini Sorensen is the author of the book, and our illustrator is Shraddha.
Hello.
Shraddha
Hi.
Pimputkar. Hi.
Hello.
And the voice is Preeti Vyasals. And sitting next to me is Sonali Jain, who also works with Fun OK Plays. So we are here at Crossword Pune to do a little launch of our new book, Alphabet Dress-Up. And we are here in conversation with the author and the illustrator and find out a little bit more about it. So let's start with you, Nalini. Tell us the starting point. How did Alphabet Dress-Up happen?
It started when a good friend of ours came back and gifted my two sons these pull-up one-piece suits, and they were really fascinated with it, and they ran around the house with it. They even went to bed sleeping in it, and they were absolutely enchanted with dressing up and with pretending. And we thought that was really great, but that led to them asking us to buy every costume that they saw everywhere, every expensive costume when you were at Hamleys or any of these stores. And I started telling them that you just needed your imagination, you didn't need the whole get-up. Paperboard could be the Titanic, a pencil could be a sword, you just needed to imagine. And that was the starting point. The other reason for writing the book was because we always ask the children what they want to be when they grow up. And they just know what their mom does, what their dad does, and a teacher and a doctor, because that's all that they've been exposed to in their little lives. This opens their eyes to a whole host of make-believe, white-collar, blue-collar professions that they can pretend to be.
Right. So now the next logical question is, what happened after that? You had this idea, you wrote this lovely book, then what happened?
Several versions of the lovely book were written actually, and then I sent it out to publishers. One of them was Fun OK Please, and you, Preeti Vyas, loved it, and the rest is history, because you loved it and then you found the perfect illustrator for it.
Shraddha, now it's your turn. Tell us your Alphabet Dress-Up story.
I wanted to illustrate a children's picture book since ever. And when Preeti talked to me about this concept, it was a long time before the book actually started, you know. And when I started with the book, it was like a dream come true, because I got to actually illustrate on a picture book. When I read for Alphabet Dress-Up for the first time, I could actually visualize the entire book, each and every page in it, and that's how Alphabet Dress-Up happened for me.
So, Nalini, can you read us the first page, favorite page, and the last page?
Okay, first page. Playing dress-up is magical. It's really so much fun. You just need to imagine, and you could be anyone.
Okay.
Favorite page. That's hard to do.
Pick one, pick one.
That's like choosing between your babies. Okay, I think I'll go with policeman. You can dress up like a policeman. You need a whistle and a hat. Just imagine you're at a busy junction with cars going this way and that. Favorite page, because I think it's just so typically what we see in Bombay, with the policemen standing and the chaos and everyone going in every different direction.
Before you read the last page, Nalini, Shraddha, you read a favorite page.
Favorite page?
I have a lot of favorite pages because I've illustrated it, and each one of them is very close to my heart. It's hard, but if I have to still pick, then I would probably go for page for the alphabet Y. First I'll read it out. You can dress up like a yoga instructor. You need a loose t-shirt and comfy pants. Just imagine stretching to asanas followed by calming Om chants. So this is my favorite page, page Y.
And now the last page.
The last page. Playing dress-up is magical. It's really so much fun. You only need to imagine, and you could be anyone.
Lovely. Shraddha, can you tell us a little bit about the whole creative process, what did you want to achieve with the book? What were your goals? What were the challenges?
What I wanted to achieve was I wanted to make it as colorful, as beautiful, and as magical as possible. And challenges, I don't think so. I looked at any of it as a challenge. It was much more of a process which just came from each one's heart. We have just poured our heart into each and every page of it. So this was, I don't know how to put it in much better terms, but working on this book gave me immense satisfaction. I have not experienced that kind of satisfaction in any of my other works.
Wow.
So the whole book is a labor of love, from the author, from the publisher, to the illustrator, to everyone associated with this book. So it's all you can see right now in front of you is a labor of love from each and everyone.
Nalini, tell everybody wants to know about the process. Is it that you just sent the manuscript off and then Shraddha went and did her own thing, or was there a lot of going back and forth? Were there arguments? Were there discussions?
There was lots of going back and forth. It was a process. I fondly look back and say that my greatest learning was it started up being my book, because as author it's a very personal process when you're writing, but it ended being our book because there's lots of give and take, there's lots of ideas getting exchanged, and I think everyone put the book first. Everyone kept egos aside and put the book first. So there was lots of give and take, there were lots of briefs, there were lots of ideas exchanged, there were lots of why don't we not do this and do this one instead for this letter of the alphabet. And luckily at the end with the card game we got a chance to call a lot of others back in which were ruled out for the main book, and we got more interesting professions on the
So there are, from what I know, and I think I'm a reliable source, there are 2 games in the book. So tell us about the 2 games.
It really is a complete package. It's not because I want to sell, but I really think it's the first game is to find the hidden letter on each page. That was always on the cards. We always thought we would hide a letter of the alphabet, and as it turned out, Shraddha hid B for butterfly on page B. So we thought of taking that idea further and hiding a letter on each page with something that started with that letter of the alphabet. So we have A for alien, B for baker, C for cloud, D for dough, and so on. So it's a hide and seek game. It helps to improve vocabulary and also keeps the fun on each page going, because as the mom or the dad, when you're reading with your child, you can have the activity after. And then there comes the card game, which is like a charade game where you cut the cards out and you put them face down, and you pick it up and you have to act out the profession, and the other people have to guess the one you're acting, and so there's points and it's lots of fun.
And there are additional professions for each letter?
There are 4 additional professions for each letter of the alphabet. There are wild cards when you can be whatever you want to be and people have to guess.
There are some really funny ones.
There are some funny ones. There's snake charmer.
My favorite is the yak herder.
The yak herder. It's really lots of fun. You should play that one at home.
And the last question is that, so after getting published, it's been about 2 months since the official release now. What have the reactions been like, and what has been the most satisfying reaction of them all for each of you?
Okay. I wanted to add in something earlier. The whole thing started with her words. It's just the transformation was from words. Then there were scribbles. We three sat together and we just scribbled out. I mean, there were ideas and we just scribbled each and every page from the alphabet A to Z. There were just scribbles. From scribbles, there were black and white sketches, very rough sketches. Then there were fair sketches, and then there was color, and then the entire book just fell in place. And this is what you can see right now.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
So Nalini, what are the reactions you have received so far?
The most special thing for me was being contacted by parents, by moms I do not know personally. I think friends and family are very biased because they're your friends and they're your family. But when it is strangers that I don't know who write to me and say, my child loved your book, we read it every night, that real hands-on moms who make time to write to someone they don't know, that really makes my day. That's been the most satisfying for me.
And tell us about your red bag.
My red bag with all my props. Yes, here's my red bag with all my props that I carry with me just to keep it fun. So I have some props for gardener and for teacher.
So Nalini has props for every profession in the book, and she puts them on as she reads.
She's a rhyme queen.
She's the rhyme queen,
I
absolutely.
take the red bag with me wherever I go.
Right. I think I'm through with my questions. Is there anything that you guys would like to close with? Anything, any message for mums and dads and kids out there?
I said this earlier also, I don't think I can say it enough. This is truly a labor of love. Our hearts are into it, and you can see that on each and every page. And
Buy the book!
buy the book!
My message is read, dress up, have fun, play with socks and old shoes, and send us pictures of your child dressed up. We'd love to see. And buy a book.
Please buy the book. For more information on the book, you can visit our website funokplease.com, or you can visit our Facebook page and have a peek into the books. The books are available at Crossword, at Landmark, on Flipkart. They're all over the place. Just go out and grab your copy. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye Nalini, bye Shraddha, thanks.
Bye. Thank you.
I just came to this alphabet dress up show. Dress up actually a book launch. It is just wonderful. I think the USP of this book is the pictures, which are really friendly, and the vibrant colors. And another thing is the type of the alphabet or the characters are really friendly. So I think my kid is going to love it.
How old is
She
this
is
one?
3.
Okay.
And she has just started using the book or reading, rather picture reading she's doing.
Right.
And I think she's going to love it.
Thank you so much.
And the concept is really different, because we normally hear A for apple, A for astronaut. That doesn't come in our mind.
Yeah.
And A for apple is not universe, so A can be astronaut or anything else.
And everybody likes that the astronaut is an Indian astronaut. We have an India flag on the rocket. So
And the way you have hidden the alphabet in it, that is really wonderful.
thank you so much. Thanks
All
Saili.
the
I hope you
best.
enjoy it.
Yeah.
Ata.
हेलो मुझे बुक बहुत ज़्यादा पसंद आई। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल तो जब हम बच्चों के साथ बात करते हैं तो कोई रिलेटिव्स भी आते हैं तो पूछते हैं कि आप क्या बनना
चाहते हो, हमेशा
और
फर्स्ट
yes,
क्वेश्चन होता है।
और उस टाइम कुछ पढ़ी सुनी सुनाई बातें या फिर जो उनको
डॉक्टर,
रटाया होता
टीचर,
है,
हाँ।
yes, लेकिन उनको और भी कई प्रोफेशन है, ये बच्चों को मालूम ही नहीं होता है। और हम लोग जो टिपिकल जो बुक्स आते हैं उसमें बहुत छोटी छोटी फोटोज़ रहती है, तो इसमें जो डिटेल्स है वो मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा पसंद आई कि विथ डिटेल्स जो वो पर्टिकुलर प्रोफेशन की पर्सन जो बताया गया है, तो उससे ज़्यादा क्लियर होता है कि क्या होता है। सपोज एक एस्ट्रोनॉट है तो क्या होता है, उसके आसपास क्या क्या चीज़ें होती है। तो मुझे ये पिक्चर्स बहुत ज़्यादा पसंद आई, और मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा विश्वास है कि और बच्चों को भी ये ज़्यादा पसंद।
Thank you so much. Thank you.